Today on the show, the town of Cobourg gets ready for Canada's centennial.
CCI students collected 6,540 pounds of food for the food bank on Halloween.
That's great, and we have a big Cobourg Media announcement.
Cobourg's conversation starts right now.
So we are now into November.
Oh yeah.
Happy Thursday, and it is exciting to be back. Chloe, what are we talking about today?
Okay, well we've got a couple new exciting things for you. One of the big things is the CCI Students. Their Halloween for Hunger was this past Monday, so we've got some exciting news about that.
Yeah, lots of pounds of food for our local food bank. And we've got lots of Cobourg sports, and Chef Michelle is with us again talking about Steepleaf and her business, which is located in downtown Cobourg, so she'll be on the show talking about that. Okay, are we ready for the news?
I think so. It's 11 degrees, cloudy, and here's your local Cobourg news.
Cobourg Collegiate Institute students collected thousands of pounds of food on Halloween for their annual Scare Hunger campaign. CCI students covered many neighborhoods around Cobourg, filling multiple vehicles of non-perishable items. Northumberland County's Food for All collected the food at the end of the night and were overwhelmed by the support from the school. The Interact Club of CCI organized this initiative and have done so for several years. 6,540 pounds of food was collected for the food bank. Cobourg's Toy Con is planned for this Sunday, November 6th. This is a local event brought to you by the Area Quinte Toy Con team that runs giant collectibles events in Belleville each spring. When they got a lot of requests from Northumberland residents to have such an event in their own community, it was decided to run a winter show at the Cobourg Community Center. The event will focus on collectibles aspect of fandom. If you're a collector of comic books, vintage toys, sports cards, and more, you could pick up items for your collection and have fun too. More than 80 dealers will have tables filled with quality toys, comics, action figures, trading cards, games, and artwork, as well as collectibles that have been around for generations. Admission for this event is all ages, and it's $5. And kids, if you're under 10, you get in for free. A man faces break-and-enter charges after a break-in at an Elgin Street West business. The business was forcibly entered on October 23rd and a laptop computer went missing. The Cobourg police reported that Robert Golet, aged 44, of no fixed address, was charged with a break-and-enter charge and 3 counts of breach of probation and was held in custody pending a bail hearing. 2017 is going to be a full year of celebration. A 365-day celebration of festivals will be dedicated to celebrating Cobourg and Canada. A large committee has been meeting for more than a year with subcommittees that include education and community awareness, art and culture, heritage and history, volunteers and community engagement, marketing, finance, sports and sports history, and a lot more. For this year, Canada Day will become Canada Week. July 1st to 8th will have fireworks on the first and last days. Once the Waterfront Festival finishes, one of the big tents will be left up for the Federation Tea with traditional costumes and music. They hope to establish a 150-day that lets the town merchants create their own events around it. The summer excitement will also include the August reopening of Victoria Square. The town's usual annual events like the Highland Games and the Sandcastle Festival will have some kind of 150 theme. Many of the town's groups and organizations are planning something special and they invite you to do the same. Banners with the Cobourg 2017 logo and other promotional materials will be out next week. And for more information, go to www.cobourg.ca. $26,000 was raised for the Yes We Can Jesse's Journey event this year. The event brings together swimmers, walkers, and cyclists who are dedicated to raising funds to defeat Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. Tammy Storing and her friend Linda walked 25 kilometers from Cobourg to Gore's Landing. Brian Connors and his best friends swam 4.5 kilometers across Rice Lake, along with others paddling 31 kilometers, cycling 101 kilometers around Rice Lake, and many participated in the Tyler's Walk, which was 3 or 6 kilometers. Rob Tinney from the Tyndale Tree Service also perched himself approximately 40 feet above the ground for 24 hours in a tree in Victoria Park. A group of former Cougars known as the Yes We Can group hold a number of charity events and organize an annual golf tournament and dinner dance to support the cause. We caught up with organizer Brian Connor and Wendy Sanderson from the Jesse's Journey event. Take a look.
Yeah, this is our 8th year doing it. It started 8 years ago when I thought up the idea of swimming across Rice Lake because I had 2 brothers that passed away in muscular dystrophy, and I thought it'd be a good way to raise money and raise awareness, not only money but awareness. And yeah, the people of Cobourg have been great, and like the Yes We Can group and all the volunteers and just the people overall around Cobourg have been super. It's great. The reason we do it is for kids like Ty, like boys like him, and hopefully we can raise enough money to help find a cure. And yeah.
Well, we're thrilled to be part of this incredible event. There's so much going on, from the swim to a bike to a walk to a golf tournament. So we're so honored to be part of this incredible event. And the money that's raised here today, all of it will go towards supporting research internationally around the world. And we look forward to supporting them in any way possible to continue this incredible event.
The Yes We Can group has raised over $275,000 over the years, of which 100% of the donations have gone to the Jesse's Journey organization. And for more information, visit jessesjourney.com. Today in Cobourg Sports, CCI's senior soccer team made it into OFSA and will compete in the spring. Congratulations, guys. And St. Mary's senior soccer team lost in the semis against Campbellford, and St. Mary's junior team won the cup against St. Pete's for the Kawartha Championship. For the Cougars, they won their home game on Monday against Stouffville 2-1, and they will play against Newmarket tonight and Lindsay tomorrow. Their next home game will be on Monday at the CCC against Georgetown for 7 p.m. Just a reminder that the OFSA Cross Country Championships will be held at TCS in Port Hope this Saturday. Local CCI and St. Mary's runners will be competing. We'll be at the finish line, so stay tuned for our highlights. That is your Cobourg Sports Update. Your Cobourg Sports is brought to you by Midtown PC, located at 25 Monroe, just behind the beer store in Cobourg. Computer running slow? Mention this ad and get a full tune-up for $69 plus tax. Okay, now Chloe's going to tell us what's happening in our local community.
Okay, so we've got some pretty cool stuff going on this week. Saturday, November 5th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. is the Cobourg Public Library Art Show and Sale. So there's going to be some pretty cool art pieces there, and they're all going to be by some amazing artists locally and not locally, obviously. Saturday, November 5th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. as well is the Family Wellness Expo. So there's going to be a lot of cool things there for you to kind of learn about and maybe add into your family life, add to your home life. That can definitely make a positive change on your life. And Sunday, November 6th, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., Concert Band of Cobourg Remembrance Day Church Service and Parade. So that'll be really cool. It'll be kind of a nice Remembrance Day service. So you can get involved with all those things in our town.
Very good. And coming up on our website fairly soon, we're updating our website. We're going to have a calendar page so you can submit your event. So that's coming up soon, about next week. We're going to get that website up and running, so stay tuned for that. So that'll be good.
That'll be awesome. And
letting our community know what is happening. So coming up, Chef Michelle is back on our programming, and we're at her new business, Steepleaf, and so that's coming up. Stay tuned.
I was in Toronto for over 30 years, and I think one of the things that's an immediate difference when you start shopping locally is how nice it is to walk into a store and have someone greet you by name. Like, you know, or to walk down the street and see the people who own the shoe store, the ladies' clothing store that you shop in, and it's such a nice feeling.
One of the things I like about buying locally is that it takes about 5 minutes to get to any store. 5 minutes to drive, maybe 10 minutes on my bicycle, 15 minutes to walk. It just leaves less of an environmental footprint when I shop locally.
Throughout my student employment, I have learned customer service skills through talking with the boaters and visitors that come in the office every day. And then I have also learned telecommunication skills, so talking on the phone, obtaining information, and then helping others with their concerns.
Buy local. Buy local.
Put your dollars where your heart is and buy local.
So welcome back to your Cobourg. So every few weeks we're going to have a new segment, and it's going to be called Cobourg Eats. So we're going to explore Northumberland County's restaurants, food places, all sorts of different restaurants that really have amazing food and hospitality to offer.
So some new spots for your family to eat. It'll be pretty cool to find out everything in our town.
There you go. So this week we're starting with Chef Michelle and her business Steepleaf. So I won't say any more. Let's just take a look. So we're here at Steepleaf, located in downtown Cobourg on 3rd Street. We have Chef Michelle and Kurt here. Just tell me about how this came to be.
Well, Kurt?
Well, it's an interesting story. My brother and I started an online magazine called Higher Mood. It was all techniques and tricks of how to improve your mood. And the article that did the best was an article about tea and the ceremony of tea, the waiting and anticipation of tea. So we saw this as kind of a light going on, and we started another online magazine called Tea Sample, which was an online magazine all about tea and the regions where it was grown, et cetera, et cetera. And the online magazine was extremely popular, and we started to get a lot of people contacting us, asking us where they could get this tea, this phenomenal product that we were talking about. And so another light went on, and we realized, we have to provide this to the masses. And so Steepleaf, out of this kind of continuum of discovery, was born. And now we have behind us many organic teas and spices. We chose organic specifically, not only for the health benefits that we all know about, but the fact that organics have about 20% more flavor. Because the flavor has a chance to be in the leaf versus being displaced by pesticides and other things that are sprayed on the leaf. So
we're going to make something here in a second, but just tell people how they can come out and enjoy all what you have to offer.
Yeah, well, we're on 3rd Street in Cobourg, right across from Victoria Hall. Come on down. We have a bistro menu that changes every week or so. We love to highlight our spices that we have in the store that's available to purchase. And all of our cooking incorporates in some way our spices and teas. So we'd love to share that and the passion that we have for all of these products.
Absolutely.
And Chef Michelle, we're going to get cooking. What are we making?
We're going to be making some baba ganoush.
Okay, well, let's get at it.
Let's do it.
Okay, Michelle, so we are making baba ganoush. Just let's get started.
All right, so as everybody knows, this time of season in your garden, you have eggplants that are probably growing. A great way to use them up is in this recipe, baba ganoush. For sure. So first you want to start with about, I would say 4 or 5 eggplants to get you going. And you're going to want to bake those off, but first you want to cut them open. And you're going to put a little bit of olive oil on all of them when you put them in the oven on a cookie sheet with a little bit of parchment paper. So we'll just,
there you go.
a little bit of oil, and then just give that a rub in. You can salt them if you want. You don't have to at this point. So we're just doing this quickly. Normally you bake these off. 350 oven and you're golden until they're soft. When they're cooked fully, then you want to drain them. You want to drain them in a sieve, a plastic sieve, something along that lines, to get as much of the moisture out as you can. You want to take the skin off, of course, and get rid of that and put it in your compost. So it's just the inside, the flesh, that we're looking at making the baba ganoush out of. So once that's all cooked off, you've got it strained, and you can put it through a bit of a masher and mash it down, let it sit for a bit. You could do it in cheesecloth if you wanted. Then you've got your pulp of your eggplant. That you're going to put into your handy dandy blender, which for today's purposes we don't have, but we do have all the ingredients. So you're going to put that in with your blender. Then you are going to put in, you can chop up a little bit, a good handful and a half of parsley. You can never have enough parsley. It's what adds some nice flavor. You want to do in with the mixture in your blender about a quarter, well, I guess you can do it to taste, but 2 lemons, lemon juices. Juiced. You can use the lemon juice that you get that's already done.
That really adds that natural flavor.
It does. And along with that, you want to add about a tablespoon of white vinegar. So this is all going into your Cuisinart, your little blender thing with the pulp. Then we're going to add in some garlic. So you can pre-crush that, or you can throw it in ahead of time and blenderize it. As much garlic as you want. We all know we're heading into flu season.
For sure.
So some people like garlic, some people don't like garlic.
I love garlic.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, that's right.
We know that. So, 4, 5, 6 heads of garlic or cloves of garlic will work great. You want to use about a tablespoon of cumin in there as well, which gives it some great flavor and kicks it up a couple notches. And also you want to put in some garam masala. If you have kicking around your house, you can also use that.
Awesome.
Some salt and pepper to taste, and a key ingredient, which is tahini, which is also known as sesame seed paste. So you can pick this up in your grocery store. Most grocery stores carry it. And you want to put in about a good quarter of a cup of that. And I think we're going to be posting the recipe after for everybody.
We
so
are.
If they're missing this.
For sure.
Yeah. So I believe, and then if you want to even kick it up a little bit more, some Kalamata olives. 1/3 of a cup of that, and throw that all in. And literally pushing blend until that all comes together.
So how long is it blending for?
It should be kind of pasty, still pasty. Right. It will be a little bit wet. It tends to set up overnight, and baba ganoush is always best served the next day, not the day of. It's really great with Christmas coming up and Thanksgiving and all of those little holiday season things, dipping. Yeah, we're all familiar with hummus. So baba ganoush is just something else you can do this time of year with your eggplants. And, maybe you've got too many, maybe you're not up for making it right now. You could bake them off ahead, strain them, and then freeze that in Ziploc bags, and then pull it out when you're ready and make baba ganoush.
You have a solution all year.
Yeah, there you are.
Okay.
So that's as simple as it gets.
Are we going to try it?
By all means, let's do that.
Let's do that.
So for this too, we've just done a little bit of smoked paprika around the sides, a little pita chip, which you can make at home. You can get the pita bread and cut it in, just dry it out a little bit in the oven quickly. A little bit of good olive oil, and that was the other thing that needs to go into this recipe, some nice olive oil, about 1/2 cup of olive oil. Again, you want to have that consistency so it's not drippy, but easy to put on a pita chip.
Let's try some.
Let's try that.
Definitely.
Well, smoked paprika works great.
And the element here with this, how you styled it, really adds that presentation value.
Thanks.
So this is just amazing. And for the full recipe and more about Steepleaf, go to our website, www.cobourgmedia.ca/yourcobourg. We'll have all the information, the recipe, and how you can come out to this wonderful restaurant and bistro. It's just phenomenal, and I hope you come because they've got a variety of spices and teas and all sorts of stuff. So.
Over 30 teas and 30, 40 spices, all organic. It's great, and a nice little bistro menu that we switch up every week.
Just off of Victoria Hall here. Come on out. You're watching Your Cobourg. We're going to take a short break.
Hi, I'm Lisa, and I'm with Canada Patriot. Canada Patriot is a business devoted to promoting Canadian patriotism. We have developed a new and exciting product. Let me show it to you. It's called a bunting. You may have already seen it around. It comes in 3 sizes, 3 feet, 5 feet, and 6 feet. It can be easily installed on your front porch or balcony. All you need are tie wraps. We don't just do buntings. You may have also noticed all our beautiful flags flying in downtown Cobourg, all installed by Canada Patriot.
Welcome back to Your Cobourg. This is Alex Meany, our viral view and what's trending reporter. So he's got some new stuff for you to hear this week.
Definitely. So, recent news, Twitter recently announced that its Vine mobile app will be discontinued in coming months. So, in the announcement, Vine said it plans on keeping its website online, but didn't say for how long. That means you could easily lose all your precious Vines, your 6-second clips of everything that you made. I know I have a Vine account myself. I made some pretty good Vines. I don't want to lose them. But Twitter said nothing is happening to the app's website or your Vines today. Twitter said in a statement, "We value you, your Vines, and are going to do this right away. You will be able to access and download your Vines. We'll be keeping this website online because we think it's important to still be able to watch all the incredible Vines that have been made. You will be notified before we make any changes to the app or website." So definitely, that's a big thing.
A lot of people use Vine, and people have made basically a living and have gone viral and gone famous basically off that site. So that's interesting.
That's definitely crazy. Then this week, Donald Trump's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame was destroyed. Again, vandalized, obviously. The destroyer, according to Deadline.com, was a man who gave his name as Jamie Otis. He told Deadline it was not just to protest the GOP candidate for president, but to raise money for the woman who have accused Trump of sexual assault. According to Deadline, Otis destroyed the star after his first plan failed. He had originally planned to remove the star so he could auction it off to support Trump's sexual assault accusers. When that didn't work, he took a sledgehammer to the thing. He just went and he just, like, we have a page. It's insane. He destroyed it. It's all done. It's gone. But obviously, it's pretty cheap to repair it. It's like $30,000 or something, which for Trump is like a penny.
Yes.
So yeah, that was pretty interesting. I remember a while ago an artist built a wall around Trump's star on the Walk of Fame, and someone got their dog to poop on it. So definitely a lot of stuff's happened to it. Yeah,
that's
definitely.
an interesting star.
It's pretty funny. Yeah.
We have been showcasing the All Stages Ages event and the performers the last month. So we have a few more this week. So let's take a look at that.
I'm sure you like a lot of music.
Yeah.
She's got to think about this one. She's got to make the right decision.
For lyrical contemporary, for contemporary, I like Cold Water.
Cold Water, that's a good song. So about this event, you're very young and you're very outgoing. What do you just have to say about this event and being part of it? Are you having a good time?
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you very much, and all the best. I'm sure we'll see you dancing away on big stages soon. Thank you very much. Take care. So Quincy Jones and Lil Edwards, and you're the Jones brothers. Just tell me about how you got that name. Well, that's your name, but how you came to be.
So,
okay.
Both of us started singing Uptown Funk, and I got our feelings. Then my dad came up with the Jones brothers.
Young as yourself. How old are you?
I'm 9 years old.
9?
And 12.
12. So do you guys get along? Because you're brothers, right? So do you enjoy performing together?
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
We enjoy performing together, and we have a lot of personalities, like me and him, and yeah.
Yeah, you get along quite well. So what do you love about performing? Is there something that really stands out for you?
Because sometimes when you perform, you get money.
Well, there you go, and I'm sure you'll get more money as you guys go along. And let's just get a shot of these shirts here. That's very cute and impressive. Are you selling those shirts?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Soon though. Well, Quincy Jones and Lil Edwards, I'm sure we'll see you on the big stage very soon. Take care. So Dexter's one. How did you get that name?
It was from my manager. So the first part of my name, which is Dexterous, it means like Well, it stands for ambidextrous, which means that you can do things with both hands, and then one just means number one.
Oh, very nice. So you've kind of exploded. You've been on the CBC, you've been on the YTV networks, you've been on was it Youth Day here? Yeah, Youth Day. So you've been everywhere, and that Guinness World Record when you were 6. How do you do that? I just can't believe it.
Yes. When I was 6 years old, I played at this place in Toronto in front of approximately 8,000 people, and I played a 35-minute set to break the Guinness World Records for the world's youngest DJ at 6 years old.
So how do you learn that by 6? You've got so many your buttons to push. I don't know how you do that. Just tell me about your equipment that you use.
Basically, my mixer, it has like all these like cool cue points and stuff, and sometimes if I don't know how to do something, I would YouTube it.
Well, thank you very much, and I wish you all the best. I'm sure we'll hear you on radio stations all over the world because you're already in the world Guinness World Records. Okay, take care. Thanks so much. So we have a few more videos and interviews to go, so hopefully we'll finish those up in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, and it was a great event. Now, another event that we want to tell you about, it's been a secret up until now.
Yeah.
We are revealing that we are holding our 2nd annual Cobourg Media Christmas Special.
Yay!
So that is very exciting. Roll the Christmas music.
Yeah.
I know, before Remembrance Day, I know. But we wanted to let you guys know that it is happening on December 17th at 7:30 p.m. at Cobourg Collegiate Institute in their Great Hall, so that is fantastic. So we're going to have amazing performances. We've got the CCI dance team, Jack of Hearts, they're performing their local band, Western Avenue is coming back to perform, and lots more.
Yeah.
So admission will be $10, and it will be supporting the Northumberland Fair Share Food Bank and the Salvation Army. So this year we are supporting 2 causes. Last year we supported the Salvation Army, and we want to thank you for your support. But this year we are expanding our horizons and supporting more local community groups. And we hope to see you there. So more details will be coming soon.
Yeah, it should be awesome.
Okay, I think we're going to wrap the show up. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Bye.